Hi, everybody. John Haldi here, and I'm happy to have David Cooper with me. David, welcome.
Thank you.
So, David, the reason I asked you to jump on this short video, I have been getting a lot of questions about the Linehaul University freshman orientation class that you put together in Atlanta recently, and that's coming up again in Dallas and then in Milwaukee. Do you have a few minutes to answer some questions that we can share it with everybody who's been asking these questions?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm coming to you because I know that you're the creator, the brains behind conceiving this thing and organizing it. So thank you for putting it together.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
Right off the top, what is it for those who don't know?
So freshman orientation is it's a collaboration of a lot of material, but we've put it together to where it's an online format. There's a lot of material to cover. There's videos out there where a lot of minds have come together in the business. It's a how-to playbook for FedEx to be a contractor. When I got into this game about 6 years ago, that wasn't out there. And so we wanted to put together a collaboration, a step-by-step process. Here's how to be a contractor.
So, okay, I think I get that. It's playbook or a business in a box. Learn it quick.
Correct.
Okay. Who's it for? Who should be attending this thing?
Oh, it's a wide array. Anybody that's looking to become a contractor. If you are new to the space, if you've been a contractor for a few months and you're having a hard time getting over the learning curve, we try to push you through that quickly. So new contractors, guys looking to be a space, even guys who are a manager, maybe that just got hired in for a bigger contractor, or a driver that got promoted into a managerial role. We can teach them a lot of the business side. We also in Atlanta, I know we had several guys who were looking to be or thinking about dipping their toes in the water. They didn't know if they would like to be a contractor or not. Very entrepreneurial mindset people. They just didn't know what being a contractor was. So, they spent some time and some money, and they learned what being a contractor is all about.
Gotcha. Now you mentioned how you got into this 6 years ago. What was your motivation to create this? Why did you do this?
Well, we learned a lot of things the hard way. And it just doesn't make sense to me that everybody should have to go through that. We talked to a lot of contractors who got in the same time of us, and all of us go around and say, the last few years, there's been these events. There's been the Linehaul Summit. Now there's been the regional events. There's other events out there where people have gotten together. They've collaborated. They've put the best practices to use. And we just feel this is something that if we get that out there sooner, somebody can learn in 3 months what took me 3 years. And I just think overall, it makes the Linehaul community a better space when you have educated, efficient, well-running contractors. My business is better when the guys doing work with me, side by side with me, when their businesses are run better.
So for somebody coming in, it speeds up their learning curve. Does it also help them avoid expensive mistakes?
Oh, I would definitely think so. I know that we spent quite a bit of cash to get where we were. And if we knew what we knew now, I think we could do it with a little less capital expenditure on our end.
I would hope so, but you can be pretty stubborn from what I gather. The faculty, who's teaching this?
So it's a collaboration of some big time brains. We've got you and I to start with, but we also got the Linehaul Central
lead with the
there.
week. That's great.
Yeah, yeah. The Linehaul Central folks, John and Becky, they're there. They're great, fantastic. Dave Tomash, one of big contractor, 90 plus trucks, but he's also got Square One, and Jessica Meadows is there. She's one of the top recruiters in the space. We've got Jim Boers on staff with us. Jonathan Cooper is going to be there in Dallas. My brother. Who else? Bob Aries is coming to town. Another contractor out of Salt Lake. We've got Pat and Tyler, right? REL, big time there.
Yep.
Huge brains in the operation. Kenneth on our team. Steve Crawford. Lots of big brains. Rick Dunn's going to be there. Who am I forgetting?
It's the who's who in terms of the vendor space, and it's some of the best minds in the TSP space. Fair?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the best part about it is, in my opinion, is it's not just the one-day event, right? We've created the Linehaul University online spaces where all the material, like we said, for the June event, it's going to be out there ahead of time. We want people to do homework ahead. The instructors, the faculty, they're on there. They're answering questions. Post event, right? They're putting more material out there. They're saying, hey, you should have heard this. We forgot to cover this. It is an online community. It's a space to learn. It's a space to grow.
So if someone wants to get involved and they want to sign up for this, how do they do that?
Linehaulnews.com. Click on the events tab. It'll show everything that's coming up. We've got the event on there for the June event. We've also are doing one in collaboration with the REL Customer Appreciation event in August. We're planning the September event. We're planning on doing this quarterly. So look out, linehaulnews.com. Everything's on there.
And the expectation is you sign up, you'll have to do some homework to prepare yourself, and then you show up for a day of complete immersion, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. We want everybody to be on the page or on the same page. Everybody have a little bit of knowledge coming into the space to read the material. We want the June Linehaul, the freshman orientation. We want that to be a full day of collaboration, working together, lots of questions, lots of back and forth,
And
picking the brains of the
afterwards,
brightest minds.
you now have a bunch of peers who went through the class with you, and you have relationships with all the faculty, and they're staying in the online community to continue the conversation, right?
Correct.
Perfect. David, thank you so much for explaining all this. I'm going to share it with folks because I know a lot of people had these questions, and I wanted to hear it straight from you so I didn't screw anything up in translation. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, John.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.